In this video, I'm going to help you get more familiar with Gutenberg blocks, specifically how to layer them and use columns to achieve the look you desire. So we have these upcoming events here, and with a basic knowledge of Gutenberg blocks, we have some headings here, some paragraphs, and some images, but it's all sort of one long line. And how could we make some columns so that things can be side by side? So let's learn how to do that. There's two ways we could edit this page. One is from the dashboard, and you can go to Pages and find the name of the page you want to edit, learn, and you can push the edit button there. Or while you're on the page, right at the top, there's a little bit of your WordPress dashboard right at the top there on this viewing page, and you can just edit the page right there. I like to open it in a new tab, personally. Okay, so here's the page using Gutenberg Blocks Editor. And right now we have all of these in a line. And so one tip that was really helpful to me was to think of every Gutenberg area in three components. So first you have a container, and inside the container you have columns, even if it's just one column. And inside the column you have your content, your images, your paragraph, etc. So container, columns, content really helped me when I was learning Gutenberg. So I'm going to take all of this and put it in a container. Now I don't think I'm going to put the heading in a container, but right underneath the heading I'm going to add a block. Depending on which theme or builder you're using, it may or not be called container, like Elementor and all those things. Some of them use containers. I know Cadence uses row layout. It's a different name for each type of container, but Gutenberg uses groups. Group, excuse me. So I found group. I'm going to click on that one, and now this box with the plus sign is my container or my grouping. Okay, so then inside of that group I'm going to add columns so that I can put my content in as many columns as I want. And you see when you hit the plus sign, it gives you a search bar. You can search for the type of Gutenberg block you want. So I searched for columns, and it gives you a variation of, you can just have one column inside your container. You can have 2, 3, you can have this, you can have, oh yeah, the two columns evenly split or split in different amounts. I think we'll do evenly split for yours, but you can see there are many options, many ways to do it. Okay, so now inside of our group we have these two columns with the plus sign, and I'm going to put the image in the first block, the first column, and the words in the second. So I'm going to push the plus sign, and I'm going to get an image block. And there it gives me the choice to upload. I always try to put all my images in the media library. Let's see if I can find the same image here. There we go. Okay, and so I can delete it down here. It's up here in my container. And then here I want a paragraph. So I'm going to copy the information. Oops. Let's try that again. Actually, I'm just going to edit it out of there, and I'm going to put it in this. Excuse me, sometimes you have to click around a little bit. It's not very nice. It's not being very nice to me in the clicking. Okay, so I'm going to search for a paragraph block, and there it is. And then I'm going to paste in that info. Now this is looking pretty good. We have 2 columns. We have the information next to the image. It's kind of off though, the way it's sitting, so I could just add in as many returns as I want, or I could do other ways of arranging it. You can get fancier and fancier. Move down. Whoops, no, that switched places. That wasn't actually what I wanted, but I think for now I'll just leave it like on that second line there, but you can play with it if you want it to be more in the middle with the image. So that's about it. Let's take a look at the preview here. Preview in a new tab. We made a group, or in other words, a container, underneath the heading. And then we made it have 2 columns inside of the group. And in the first column we add the image, and in the second column we added the words. And so that's a good start, and we can do that with the others as well.